Hello everyone. So we will proceed to our next topic, that is formatting data in MS Excel 2010. So what is the meaning of formatting? The presentation of data and its appearance on a printed page is called formatting. Okay, that means how you present your data. What is the look of the data, means how beautiful it is, what is the color, what is the font. Okay, so that is called the formatting. That means the presentation in a beautiful manner. That is called formatting of data. So formatting changes the appearance of data but does not affect the actual cell value. Okay, so it only changes the appearance of the data and the cell value will remain the same. So Excel 2010 has features to help you make important data stand out and to make your worksheet easy to read and understand. Okay, so when you make any design, so the audience or the user pay attention to the important data stand out, okay, in the worksheet and very easy to understand and read. So that is called formatting. Understood? Now font formatting. What is called font formatting? Font is what you know from earlier classes. Font is the set of letters or the handwriting, okay, of the alphabet and the numbers written in a particular style. So by default in Microsoft Word, Microsoft Excel, okay, in every Microsoft Office package, Calibri is the font by default. Okay, Calibri, and so is the Times New Roman. These are the types of font. The font under the Home tab, it is found in the Home tab font group. Okay, this is the Calibri, the font. Here you can see the font size, the bold, italics, underline, all these things you know properly. Okay, so what is the font maximum font size? Here it is written, did you know, 72 point in an inch. So it is 72, the maximum font size. So next is adding background colors and borders. This also you have studied in Microsoft Office, how to add borders, how to add the background colors, okay, of the page. All these things are not new for you. In the next page it is given alignment and orientation of data. So alignment also you have studied what is called alignment. So it refers to the position where the data is placed within the boundary of a cell. Okay, inside the cell, how the data is placed. What is the position of the data? That is called alignment. Left, right, center, justified. All these are the alignments. Okay, so Excel applies appropriate horizontal alignment to each data type. For example, numbers are always right aligned. Okay, in the cell, numbers are always in the right side. Okay, and always aligned, right aligned, and the text is always left aligned. So text is written always in the left side. So these are the positions. That is called alignment. This also I will show you in the computer. Okay, how to do all these things, how to set alignment. There are two types of alignment: vertical alignment and horizontal alignment. In vertical alignment there are again category: top alignment, middle alignment, bottom alignment. And inside the horizontal alignment, it is left corner or right. Okay, so these things are important things you should remember. Next is orientation. Orientation means what? It refers to the relative physical position or direction of the text. That means what is the direction of the text? Direction means the angle. So it decides the angle of the text. So usual orientation is always horizontal. To change it, first select the cell and or cells and click orientation in the alignment group to set this orientation. Okay, so it is the meaning of this orientation is the angle in which direction it is placed. So it is, you can see this is the orientation drop down list. It is written angle counterclockwise, angle clockwise, vertical text, rotate text. Okay, like this. See in the box, it is in the cell, inside the cell, it is how it is oriented in this angle, this angle, this vertical. Okay, these are the different orientations. So I will show you everything, how to do all these things. Working with long text. That means suppose you want to write, this is the box, this is the size of the box. Suppose you have written any word which goes out of this box. Okay, then it looks very bad. So how to adjust any word or any letter which is long in a same cell, in a one cell. Okay, see, annual result of class 9, it is written in a single cell. Okay, it is not going outside from any other cell, it is single cell. So how to make how to write the long text in a one cell. So this feature is called wrap text, okay, and merge and centered. So these are the two features. So it is written, to avoid this you can make the text wrap within the same cell, that is called wrapping. Select the cell and click wrap text under the alignment tab, then remains confined to the cell but is displayed in multiple lines. So it is called wrap text. Wrap text means it will be in the same cell but it will be in multiple lines, okay, like this, one by one in different lines. And you want the text to be in the one line like this. If you want inside the cell in a one line, not multiple line, then this feature works, merge and center. So okay, another way of dealing the long text is to merge adjacent cells into one large cell. This can be done by selecting the cells and clicking the merge and center in the alignment tab. So when you click on this merge and center, then this line will be written in one cell and in one line on, not like this. Okay, so these two features are very important while writing. Now in the next page it is number formatting. Just now you have studied about font formatting. Now number formatting means how can you write the numbers, what are the percentage style, comma style, okay, this you can give the rupee symbol, everything it is given. So number group on the home tab, when you go, you can see all these things: accounting number format, percent, comma, decrease decimal, increase decimal, all these things are there. Okay, so this is the number format menu. So I'll show you how to do all these things. Then next is cell styles. Cell styles means how can you change the cell styles. What is the style of the cell? Means the designing of the cell. So pre-designed cell styles rather than formatting the cells manually. So Excel has pre-designed cell styles. No need to do it manually. Cell styles are used to quickly add professional level formatting to different parts of the worksheet, like the tiles and headers. That means it makes our worksheet, our styles very beautiful. So applying a cell style, how can you apply? So I will show you. This is the cell style formatting menu. In the next page it is given autofill option. What is called autofill option? That means suppose you have written Sunday here, then it will recognize automatically that after Sunday what will be next day. Then when you drag like this, then it will write all the another days automatically, autofill. That means it will fill the other days automatically, autofill. So button in Excel that appears next to the data that you add to worksheet by using the fill handle. Clicking the autofill option button displays a list of actions. Okay, so in this way, here you can see a table where autofill options are given. What is the use of this option? Okay, these are all under autofill option. Okay, so read this and memorize this. So in the next page it is given custom list. So what is custom list? See, you have seen that autofill can fill in names of the days of the week and months in a year. That means autofill option allows us to fill the data automatically, like days, months. So how they are automatically filling this? So that is called custom list. This is because these lists are already stored in custom list. Okay, so these data are already listed in custom list. You can add your own list of the custom list. So we can make our own custom list also. So there are two ways: by importing a list of items, by typing a list of the custom list dialog box. Okay, by these two ways we can also create a custom list that will autofill our data, okay, in our cells. So these are the custom list dialog box where you can add your own data. See, so I will show you how to add your own custom list. Okay, so in everything I will show you in the computer. So you read properly all the things whatever I have taught now, and then we'll see the computer. Whatever practicals are there, I'll show you. Okay.